Welcome back guys. In this project, I'll show you how I upgraded a 40 watts RMS Class-AB sound system into 130 watts RMS Class-D sound system, which is 3 times more powerful than before. For this, I used XH-M139 200 watts 2.1 channel Class-D amplifier module. We got this power supply input terminal block, which can be powered from 15 to 24 volts DC single rail supply, or we can simply connect a 24 volts DC adapter directly. Here is the 3-pin audio signal input header, or simply connect an auxiliary cable here, that is a 3.5 mm audio cable. It's clearly printed here in left ground and in right. VCC, that is plus 24 volts and ground. Here, there are two TPA3116 SMD ICs beneath this small heatsink, which is of 100 watts each. These are the two filter capacitors. These are the two inductor and capacitor filter networks for each output. This is the 100 watt subwoofer output labeled as base, this is 50 watt left channel output as out L, and this is 50 watt right channel output as out R. These left and right channels make 2 and the subwoofer makes a 0.1, which denotes a total of 2.1 channel system. This potentiometer controls the volume of left and right output channels. The second one controls the volume of subwoofer output, that is low frequency effect, whereas this potentiometer controls the overall or master volume of the system. For power supply, I used this SMPS. Since I couldn't find a single SMPS which gives 19.5 volts DC and 6.5 amps, I bought two of 19.5 volts 3.3 amps SMPS and connected their outputs in parallel, which gave me a total of 6.6 amps. This SMPS takes 100 to 240 volts AC 1.6 amps and gives 19.4 volts DC 3.3 amps. The output gives a total of 65 watts, so I merged two of these SMPS to get a total of 130 watts. Since this is a switch mode power supply, this runs extremely cool for hours and also wastes very little energy, that is only 10%. I'll use a 6 amp diode on outputs of each SMPS so that if by chance one SMPS gets damaged or gives over voltage, it may not affect the other SMPS. This simple animation shows the working of the circuit. I soldered these wires to extend this audio signal input. Now I soldered this 3.5 mm socket on the other side. Then covered the socket with hot glue. This is the merged output of power supply. I connected this extra 4700 microfarad filter capacitor to make sure the amplifier don't run out of power whenever the music produces heavy bass, which simply means a sudden demand of high current. Now, the power supply is ready, which will provide a total of 19.5 volts and 6.6 amps. Then I took the body of old sound system and spray painted it. I took a 12 mm flat drill bit to cut a hole for 3.5 mm auxiliary socket. These output wires will be connected to these RCA sockets. I glued the 3.5 mm socket in front of the system. I replaced this 0.5 amp fuse with a 1.5 amp fuse and soldered the AC input wires of power supply to mains plug. Now, as the project is complete, let's test this amplifier. An existing left and right channel speaker as well as a 4 ohm subwoofer is connected to the amplifier. I have connected the audio input of the amplifier to my TV. Let's play a song on the system. That's all for today guys. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon.